Cancer. Let's see. Energy has been weird leading up to you. And I think that's because the moon was in Virgo the last few days that I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So let's see if the energy between you and your partner are better. Okay, but that Virgo moon is definitely making things a little awkward. Okay. Also, last week, the messages that I got for you was this was the last time you let a motherfucker play in your face. So let's see if you still have that same energy. Let's see if you still have that same energy. Okay, we do have the King of Swords coming out, Aquarius energy. All right, that was the last time you let a motherfucker play in your face. So the King of Swords is Aquarius. This is very strategic energy, especially mentally, obviously. And then, as we know, Aquarius, Uranus energy, it deals with emotions. It doesn't mix. Like this is like water and oil. Okay, so in English, this is basically indicating that, you know, you, Cancer, the emotional Cancer, some of you may have Mercury in Cancer. Some of you may have your synastry chart in Cancer. Some of you may have a composite chart with your person in Cancer. Regardless, logic and emotions don't mix either. So the fact that you're coming out as King of Swords energy, this is letting me know that, like, you're no longer allowing your emotions on your sleeve. Like, you're not showing your emotions on your sleeve. A lot of you guys may be coming off emotionally void, okay? Or this is a game that you're playing, okay? You're no longer allowing a motherfucker to play in your face. Therefore, it's kind of giving like, let's play ball, you know? A lot of you guys are, you know, I just feel like I said, like the emotions are void. Like you're not really leading with emotion. You're thinking more. And it's not to say there's anything wrong with being emotional or being who you are. But you know, enough is enough. You want people to stop playing in your face, then you gotta, you know, take them emotions away. It's unfortunate that people take advantage of your emotions. You know, but that's something that I do feel like you have learned. Okay, Aquarius energy is very, very intelligent. It's, you know, otherworldly, so to speak. It doesn't operate on the same, it doesn't think the same that humans think, okay? And humans usually think by way of emotion. This is not it. Okay, so example, we can see, you know, someone dying and you people are emotional about it and la la la. Aquarius energy would be kind of like aloof about it because it doesn't feel it doesn't feel the same. So the fact that you're thinking this way lets me know that, like, I just feel like you have control over your emotions at this time. Yeah, we do have the Wheel of Fortune energy here. Wow. Wheel of Fortune to me kind of gives off like a Scorpio vibe, only because the Wheel of Fortune does indicate change. There's also astrology here as well. And it's funny, I mentioned, oh, I wonder if the energy is different because it's been a little awkward when the moon was in Virgo the last few days that I did the love messages. So there's nothing but astrology in the Wheel of Fortune here. And this also indicates a change. Some of you also in Chinese astrology may be a dragon, possibly here. Or you're dealing with someone whose sign is a dragon, or, you know, there's an energy of something being incompatible, because Aquarius and Cancer energy is incompatible. So I just feel like there's something, you know, that you're dealing with this person or in relationships that's incompatible. And I feel like you are grabbing it by the bull horns. Like you have some type of control over it, or you're getting control over it. Like, yeah, we have the Five of Wands reversed. So you're not playing games. You're not arguing. You're not doing something. Something was to bother you in relationships or whatever this person did. You're no longer showing that it bothers you. It may still bother you, but you're not showing it. You're not expressing it. You're not arguing about it. Some of you may not even be internalizing it because, again, this King of Swords Aquarius does not internalize emotions. It doesn't. It's just the energy, the sign. It doesn't register emotions. It doesn't register emotions. We can even look at the King of Swords as like an alien. Okay, an alien would observe us as humans and like they wouldn't understand. Like you're crying, you're emotional, you're crashing out, right? Like your feelings are hurt. what strange thing is this? Like, that's how you're coming off mentally. And if this is not you coming off this way mentally, this is who you're dealing with. And you're never going to win being emotional with this person. And so I do see that the fighting has subsided here. If you guys have been fighting, or you know, there's something that you guys are moving past. I don't know. This also reminds me of, like, you know, some couples go through like a arguing phase. Like, they're just constantly arguing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've been there before. You guys may be getting over that here as well. The King of Swords also reminds me of maturity. So there may be, like, you guys have gotten over some type of phase in the relationship. And again, with astrology, that may have been something that was already, it was just going to happen. It was something that, it was like a make or break it kind of energy. Because the king, this 5 of Wands, like, you're fighting. This is make or break it. You're going to win or lose. So I do feel like some of you guys may have overcome a make it break it phase. And now you know how to move here. Like, I kind of feel like that's what this is. It took me a while to get to it, but I think that's the point. Like, I feel like energetically it's taken you a while to get to this point. And now you're like, okay, okay, press the easy button. That was easy. Like, now you're realizing, like, how to move in the relationship. And, you know, crabs maneuver. Okay, they don't go on, you know, head on directly. They're maneuvering to the left, to the right, sideways, never straightforward. Never. So yeah, I feel like that's what's happening. Yeah, we do have the Strength card coming out in the reverse here. So like I said, I do feel like there was obviously you guys were going through, or you will be going through, a weak point. Obviously the Strength card reversed, 5 of Wands. It's a little conflicting, because you would think if the 5 of Wands is reversed, like, you lost. I guess you did. Yeah, I'm going to stick to what I said. I do feel like you guys have gotten over some type of make or break it phase. For sure, yeah. Queen of Wands, look at that. Whew. Yes. That's how I know. And you overcame something here. You overcame something. And then you have the eagle in the background with the Queen of Wands. And the eagle talks about triumph. Winning. Overcoming. And then, you know, the Queen of Wands in and of itself, that's a bad bee. Okay, that's a bad bee here. So you may be dealing with somebody who was emotionally void. Okay, and it may have taken you some time to adjust. This also too, in astrology, this reminds me of like Uranus. Maybe Uranus square moon. Uranus opposite moon. This is like synastry, if you get into that. Yeah, as I say, the moon, there's the moon right there. Interesting. Which is you. But energetically, there was definitely a square, a challenge, some tension, you know, misunderstandings regarding how someone thinks, how they present themselves, and then this how you are. So you don't want someone to play with you, okay, in your face. And somebody was definitely running, you know, they were doing some type of mental game here. Damn, here we are with you, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yes. Look at you. We also have the Devil here. Why is that funny? Why is that funny? Capricorn energy here. Yeah, man. This to me is, I feel like you overcame something as within, for real. Something that you may have been fighting, or it was just a weak point. You know, it's interesting because Cancer is cardinal, and definitely handles business when the situation calls for it. And I do feel like you have answered the call, the cardinal call. Okay, what time is it? I do feel like you answered the cardinal call here. Like, the situation called for it, and I do see that you rise to the occasion. Because I do feel like this person was running circles around you, no pun intended here with the Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords. Like, somebody was definitely mentally running circles around you. You know, you're coming in all emotional, Queen of Cups, and just being who you are. You know, and, you know, even people who love you, they're going to take advantage of this caring nature that you have. Like, it's just human nature for that to take place. Some people are more in control of that, so they don't take advantage, but other people, you know, they do. It just depends on their nature. They may not be, you know, waking up, plotting and planning on how to take advantage of you. It just may energetically happen. And good thing that it did, because I see that you have gained or earned, you know, or you found some power here that you didn't have before. A backbone. And even though the Queen of Wands is fire energy, she's still very, very strategic. Very much so. He or she, very strategic, can definitely play with the big dogs when we're talking about King of Swords or Queen of Swords energy. Definitely can hold their own. And I do feel like it's coming out as fire because of cardinal energy, okay? So, yeah, Cancer, I do feel like you found something here, okay? You found something here. And I do feel like now that you found this something, you know, I do think that things are going to work out now. I just feel like you're no longer leading with emotion. You're being real smart about it. And, you know, most importantly, you're not internalizing things, because I promise you this King of Swords isn't. So this is someone who can say something that may come off insensitive, and it may be insensitive, but you're no longer sensitive to the insensitive. Yeah. So I'm going to get into this in the extended. I found a way, if you want to just purchase this video, the extended version, just the video without the subscription. That link, excuse me, will be in the description box below. If you are interested in a monthly subscription, you can join my YouTube members and or Patreon to get these extended readings for all the readings.